299, this is Ecossaise. At the bottom, an Ecossaise you can Google. It's a prankish, jokish thing. Yeah. Look it over, one line long. When you sit down and you just want to read it, you look at the suggested tempo, vivace, and you say, okay, I'll see what I can do, because vivace is fast. But if you're not comfortable with it, slow it down. Try and play it accurately. See, some teachers will teach, we need it in the mood it should be, so if you miss a few notes, don't worry about it. I go under the case that I want accuracy. So if you're missing notes, you don't know it well enough. Slow it down. Anyway, one line long. No sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Do the scales and arpeggios for C major and A minor and all that stuff. Okay. And for the diminished seventh, go with the minor. Start with a minor diminished that starts on A. And then 2/4 time signature. So 1N, 2N, right hand. I want to connect everything if I can. It's just broken chords. And that is fourth finger on that, because that second measure, that is a C chord in second inversion, extended out to the octave. That's the fingering. I went a little fast, but when you look at it, it's a bunch of broken chords. Here, 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 and then here. Once you get that idea down, and try and do this without looking at the keyboard if you can, then really it's kind of fun. Kind of, maybe a little bit, sort of. Left hand, well, we have block chords here. They want 3, then here F, then here it's 5, 7. And that's pretty much that. Put them together and we're here. Did you catch this on measure 3 here? That's an F chord. It's a 4 chord in the key of C. You notice we just used the primary chords, the 1, the 4, and the 5. 5, 7 actually. So it's a 4 chord, 5, 7, and then 1. That's a good chord progression. 1, 4, 5, 7, 1. You get a lot, and that's all they're doing here on third measure. 4, 5, 7. Again, you'll notice these patterns in music as you go, and it really kind of helps because you're comfortable playing them, hopefully. So when you see, oh, I see what they're doing here. Well, and if you've been practicing the scales and arpeggios, you just do it. Yeah. If you're familiar with the chords, the primary chords, you realize what these are. Oh, piece of cake. So you don't have to struggle in that third measure. What are these notes now? What's this note way up here and all this? Then the articulation. Well, you have to lift up for the phrasing. They give you a rest in the fourth measure. The right hand or left hand staccato. Hinging at the wrist up here. Here. Can you do that and that at the same time? Just you're on the keys and you're bouncing off. When you speed up, you don't have time to put it on the key. You got to do that. And then the fourth measure, as you play that, that comes up. That's by itself. Here. Then the dynamics, and that applies to the right hand. This in the background. That can be a challenge because you're so busy doing things. Can you play one hand heavy and one hand lighter? Then come down a little bit. If you struggle with that, then exaggerate it when you practice it. Play it heavy, and the last four measures, play them soft. Just exaggerate it. To get that feel of heavy, light, loud, soft. Okay. And you don't have to play it that fast, of course. The vivace is going to be for the eighth notes. It's not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I think that's a little, well, that's a nice vivace for this piece, but at this level where you're at, I think that's a little fast. I would slow that down here. I would slow that down. Now there's a note here to transpose this to D major, because you know we've been having so much fun on this. Well, I already analyzed the chords, just doing the same thing. So in D major, you're going up one. So here, all the notes in the music in the top staff just go up one note. So instead of a D, it's a C, it's a D. And you play in the key of D major, which is F sharp and C sharp. So there, and then here. Here, and then here. For D major, and then the chords are primary chords. You're up here, you go up here, one chord, and then the 4 chord in D major, so it's a G, G, 5, and then the 5, or this is the 4, because the 4 chord in D major is here, but we're just using these, and then the 5, 7 here. The 5, 7 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be that. At the 7th, we're not using the C sharp, just these. The C sharp's in the other hand. And then here. No. Here. So then you put them together. And then here. Then here. Then here. Here. 5, 7, 1. So then you transpose it. I didn't say anything about playing it smooth and even and really nice or anything. I always said was transpose it. That's the instructions. So they have to be clear if they want you to play it really nice. They got to say that. Otherwise, forget it. Not really, but that's my excuse. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. I'll give us 2 counts. And again, I'm going to put the metronome on 8th notes because there's 8th notes everywhere. I'll give us 2 quarter note counts to come in. Ready, and, go, and. Rest. Rest.